Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your reading for August 2026. So I invite you to stay, take what resonates, leave what does not. This is my only account, Iridescent Awakening, and I'm never going to reach out to you for any reason, so please don't get scammed. Let's find out what you need to know and what you need to hear right now. Love reading for this collective. I'm also an Aquarius. So, anyway, let's find out. Okay. Aquarius. Whoa. Something's got you feeling kind of anxious right now. The Nine of Swords is about like sleepless nights, anxiety. So something might be on your mind. You might have some decisions you need to make. This might be like, you might have a lot of exciting offers right now, and you're just like, whoa, oh no, I have to make a decision. I was hoping that something would just fall into my lap and that decision would be made for me. But I think you're finding that there are several choices, and it's hard to discern what maybe is the best one. So I see that you're just kind of agonizing over having to make a choice, because there are possibly pros and cons to each of these choices, but then I think you know one of them is the very best one for you. I see in the challenge position the Knight of Pentacles. So something has been lacking in stability. This could be emotional support. This could also be financial. This could be many things. It could be like you're lacking stability in one or more areas of your life right now, and you're being asked to make a decision to help improve your stability. The Nine of Pentacles is the root here, and this is about independence, freedom, something feeling like out of breath. It's like something has been feeling really suffocating. Something has been feeling like it's been weighing on you, and you're being asked to remember your power, to be more in this remembrance of like how powerful and resourceful you actually are. It's like you have choices, and 222 on my timer. You're being asked to balance out any anxiety or fear around these choices, because you are this already, but you're being asked to choose what will best support you in this energy. In the past, I see that you were really examining and looking ahead about your future. Like, what is it that I need to do to secure my future and make sure that I'm investing in things that invest back into me, and investing in something that's going to actually improve the circumstances that I'm in? Because maybe things are okay, but they're like, could they be better? Like, what could I do to improve this situation right now? Yeah, and I think this Nine of Swords is like thinking. You're in this critical thinking mode, because currently this Four of Swords is about like mental processing. You're really up in your mind right now, thinking hard, and you're exhausting yourself. And I see you just kind of retreating, going off on your own, and you might be on like a timeline, like you need to answer somebody quickly, or you might need to you might be feeling the pressure to answer quickly, and here you are going off in this hermit energy to really think through what it is you need. And I think that it's leading you to feel really anxious. I think it's putting you in this like lack mentality, or this anxiety is what the devil energy is. It's not that you're doing something wrong. I think it's that having all these choices doesn't seem like a blessing to you. It feels like an inconvenience. And excuse me, I felt my throat close. I think you might not be feeling at liberty to speak up about what it is you truly want right now, because it might affect somebody emotionally. Like, you're thinking about your structures right now. The Ten of Pentacles is about long-term legacy. You're in a much more grounded energy than you were before. And part of you, I think, is feeling like you need to revert to old ways of making decisions quickly and just sort of racing through life without fully considering all the scenarios that could play out. And right now, I think you're taking a long time to make these decisions, because you want to think through the logistics. You want to think through the stability of it. You want to think through, is this going to actually like be prosperous, whatever it is I choose? And if there are multiple people involved in these decisions, it feels kind of shitty to you because you're like, I want to get back to these people and I don't want to come across as like flaky and go to Flake Town and be like, sorry, I can't do this now. Like, I don't know. Maybe you've made like a half promise to somebody that you're gonna follow through with something, but it seems like you're being swayed to make the decision that's right for you and maybe not fully. I think you're wanting to consider every single person in the mix of this, and unfortunately that's not possible, which sounds really shallow. I get it. It's like, oh, I don't want to be shallow. I really want to avoid looking like this meanie, and how do I not do that, and how do I make the best decision for myself, and how do I choose myself? And I think that's really the biggest issue here, is you're catering to so many other people's needs that you're not considering your own. And I think you're afraid if you choose yourself, it's going to lead to this heartbreak. It's going to lead to feeling like you lose everything. Like, I chose myself because I needed to, but I lost the people in my corner, or I lost a part of my integrity, or I lost XYZ. It's like you feel that there's this risk involved, or this loss that could potentially be involved in these decisions you're making. It's like, I feel gratitude for these decisions, but I also feel this weight of responsibility to make the quote unquote right one. And I think you're being asked to be in this hermit energy, to examine and really zoom out from this perspective of things you should be doing. And with my throat closing, I feel like you're not fully speaking your mind, and you're not allowing yourself to speak your full truth. But this potential here is really exciting. It's like you are being offered something brand new with these decisions. The Ace of Wands is about a spark of something new, a brand new beginning. Aces are about starting something. And this is like a new burst of energy. Maybe after a period of stagnancy, this is like a season of where things start moving quickly again. Even though you're taking a methodical approach, it's like all of that energy that I felt like wasn't moving with me has just accumulated into this jar of like a rainy day fund of all this exciting new stuff I get to do. But what do I do? Like, what decision do I make? Let's get you some clarity on that. And everyone's situation is going to be different. This might be about a relationship. This might be about like jobs. It could be many things. It could be multiple things too. So please only take what resonates here. But let's get you some clarity for guidance. Guidance on these decisions Aquarius is making. Any advice? Guidance. Sorry if that's loud with the shuffling. Guidance. Guidance. Oh, that was direct. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Well, Aquarius, intuitively, you already know the right answer, so don't doubt yourself, okay? You're being asked to collaborate with people who align with you right now, not people who are like temporarily fixes for things that can give you some stability, but not all, right? There are a lot of choices, a lot of illusions, a lot of fears here. So just try to do process of elimination. Like you already know what the right answer is. This time of introspection is what you need to really narrow down what it is you want. Because this is like a divine new beginning. The Fool is like the Fool's journey, stepping out into something ambiguous, unknown, and yet there's this hint of like recovery and revitalization. You are the Empress, and the Empress knows what she deserves, not breadcrumbs, okay? You're being asked to just fully take up all the space that you need to with these decisions. And it's okay to start small, because we're, again, thinking methodically and grounded, and it's not this huge race. It's okay to take your time with these decisions. It's okay for you to really feel out what feels good for you, not just mentally and logically is the right answer. It's what feels good in my body right now. Because outcome here is the King of Pentacles. You are making this grounded, logical decision, and this is about you. And it doesn't mean you need to be an a-hole to everybody else. It just means I need to choose myself, because that's where my most authentic self stems from, is when I choose myself. It's a ripple effect into the world of how I love people, because I'm choosing to love myself first, right? Okay, so Aquarius, you do know the right answer, and just take some time to think and meditate and rest and try to get some sleep if you can, because I understand. I'm just feeling like I need to pull one more card. Okay, so you're thinking about when times were simpler and sweeter and you didn't have to think so hard. This is kind of an odd initiation right now. An initiation into something that's, again, ambiguous. There are so many, there's not one right answer. It's open-ended for a reason. So let that be encouragement to you, that you're being trusted with something completely new and exciting. Yeah. I'm with you, Aquarius, and I love you a lot. That is your reading for August. I'll see you next time, okay? Take care.